A second anointing might sound a little odd, might sound a little different. But you've probably already figured out now most of my preaching is a little strange. And it's a little different anyhow. I believe there is a difference between Christians. Now, I believe you're saved or you're not saved. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe there are some almost saved. I believe you're either in or you're out, either born again or you're not. But at the same time, I believe there is a difference between Christians. Some are more spiritual than others. Do you believe that? You know that to be true. Some are more spiritual. You cannot recognize some things of God. When I say that, you cannot recognize these things in the natural. It doesn't matter how often you come to church. Doesn't matter how often you shout. Doesn't matter how often you look at it. There are some things of God you cannot recognize. Although you look at it and you shout and you come, yet there are still some things that look ordinary to you. They look normal. They look natural. Because people like this cannot see the extraordinary. Come on, people that are in the natural cannot see the abnormal. And so they cannot see the supernatural. They're always seeing the natural. They are looking with the natural. They are hearing with the natural. And there are things of God that you can't hear with the natural, nor see with the natural, but you have to see and hear with the Spirit. Do you know what I'm talking about tonight? Stay with me now. You see, when Jesus came, He came looking like a normal Jew. If you were to see Jesus at any time, He looked like all the other Jews. His dark skin, His dark hair, His dark eyes. He looked like an ordinary man. And we know that He did extraordinary things. But when He came, He looked like everybody else. He dressed like everybody else. He was one of those. Amen. But He said, I am the Messiah. Think about that. He came among His people and He said, I am the chosen one. But when they looked at Him, He looked like they did. But yet there was a group of people that believed that He was who He said He was. It might have been a select group. It might have been a few, but they said, I believe He is the Messiah. Because you can't recognize Him. It has to be revealed to you. Listen to me now. The things of God, the great things of God, the deep things, and I'll give you some scripture to prove it in a little bit, they have to be revealed. You can't recognize Him. The reason they couldn't recognize Him, Brother Richard, because they were looking in the natural. They could not see the supernatural that was upon His life. Amen. Jesus asked His disciples, He said, whom do men say that I am? And they said, some say you're Jeremiah, some say you're Elijah, some even say you're John the Baptist raised from the dead. But He looked at him and He said, whom do you say that I am? And Peter said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And He said, Peter, flesh and blood have not revealed it unto you, but my Father which is in heaven. You see, when you look with the natural, you can't see the riches of God or the deep things of God. 1 Corinthians 2:14 says, but the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. You see, some folk are having a hard time grasping what is going on around here, because it looks ordinary to them. Amen. It looks natural to them because they're in the natural. Amen. You've got to be in the Spirit in order to see the supernatural. In order to recognize the Spirit, you've got to be walking in the Spirit. They told me when I was just a young boy, you're going to have to be in the supernatural to handle it when it comes. Amen. You cannot recognize it in 1 Corinthians 2, 9 and 10. That first verse was for those who are looking in the natural. But that second verse is for those who are looking in the Spirit. I've seen beyond the natural, and I've seen what God is doing in the Spirit. Listen, to walk in the supernatural, you have to press through the Spirit. Amen. Or press through in the Spirit. Listen now, and break down every hindrance that stands in your way. You hear what I'm saying? You've got to break down every barrier. When they brought that man to Jesus, they had to break down the wall. They had to break down the ceiling to get to him. They had to remove every hindrance. You cannot walk in the flow of God's glory and power simply by wishing it or desiring it. But you must know how to break through to the supernatural where God's miracle power, amen, can be released through you. And that's what God is wanting to do in here. You know, there's some supernatural power in here, but he wants to release it through you. But you've got to break through the flesh. You've got to break down barriers that's hindering you, amen, from being used in the supernatural. Amen. Somebody lift your hands and praise him. Amen. One of the biggest hindrances, listen, you will face in walking in the supernatural or trying to get in the supernatural. Listen, brothers, it's your own natural living environment. Do you hear me now? Amen. Natural living environment. Amen. Both are limited human perspective and abilities, as well as your fallen human, amen, nature and your personal living environments are these: your thoughts, your imagination, your preconceived ideas, your attitudes, your emotions, your circumstance, what you hear, what you see, and what you speak. Each one of these, amen, each one of these areas can hinder you from receiving the miracle that you need, and it will hinder the Holy Ghost and the supernatural flowing in your life. Do you believe me now? Amen. Let me give you one more point. The supernatural flow of God, amen, its miracle power will enable you to accomplish the greater works that Jesus said you would do. Amen. No wonder the devil wants to stop the supernatural flow in this place, because if we have it, we will accomplish, amen, the greater works that Jesus spoke of. Amen. Now when I speak of a second anointing, Sister Carol, I'm talking about a different level. I'm not abstracting the fact, amen, that there are multiple anointings. I'm not suggesting to you that there are only two anointings. In my spirit, I believe there are multiple anointings. I believe there are levels. I believe there's water that we can swim in. I believe there's places in God that we haven't been. But when I make mention of the second anointing, I'm talking about the next level of God. And that's where